Yes, guys, man. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Ziad'sZone. Chelsea 6, Wolves 2. One absolute performance. One absolute brilliant performance. I don't even know where to start. Do we talk about first half, second half? Caicedo, Enzo, Palmer, Neto, Felix, Jackson, Noni with the hat trick. Defensively, do we talk? Where do we bloody talk, man? Where do we start? Listen, anyway, before you do get on, make sure you like it, make sure you subscribe, and show sign up to the channel. And listen, let's break it down from the very start. First half, it wasn't great. It wasn't a great first half. Literally, first half ended as 2-2. You know, Chelsea took the lead with Nicholas Jackson getting his first goal of the season, and then of course Wolves straight back at it with scoring the equalizer. And then who scored our second goal? I keep forgetting. Palmer with a beautiful chip, absolute beautiful chip from Cole Palmer, absolute beautiful chip. And then listen, that's the first half done. Listen, let me tell you something right now. Defensively, we weren't good in the first half. Fofana all over the place. Fofana's positioning in the first half was shocking. I don't know what's going on with Fofana in terms of his positioning. I think his defending is not too bad in terms of trying to tackle, how aggressive he is. That's okay, but in terms of his actual positioning, it's leading to too many errors. His defending and some of his decision making, and especially his positioning, is leading to too many errors, leading to too many goals. And listen, let me tell you something right now. He needs to wake up a bit, because we can't be conceding that many goals. I think at the start of the season, we kind of realised that Chelsea are going to have to score a lot of goals because we're going to concede a lot of goals. And we saw that today. Wolves had like 2 goals disallowed, so they could have easily had like 4 goals that counted today. But we scored 6 goals, 6 brilliant goals, which we'll get into a little bit later. In terms of the midfield, Caicedo was shocking. First half, Caicedo was absolutely shocking. I don't know what he was thinking in the first half. He couldn't get a hold of the ball. He couldn't tackle. He was getting passed by like he wasn't there. Defensively, he wasn't good. His passing was all over the place. A very, very bad, shocking performance in the first half by Moises Caicedo. And that's about it. Noni with a brilliant goal. Like I said, Cole Palmer with a brilliant goal in the first half as well. Noni Madueke, of course, with the Instagram post that everyone saw, he was getting a few views. Mudryk started as well. Didn't even notice him, to be honest. Didn't even notice he played. He got hooked off at half time. I wonder if that was, a tactical situation from Maresca, or that he was injured. We may see. I wouldn't be surprised if it was because of his performance, because his performance was shocking, to be honest. And yeah, listen, we go into the second half, completely new team in the second half, ladies and gentlemen. Brand new team in the second half. Defensively, we were so much better. Going forward, we were incredible. Noni Madueke getting a hat trick in the second half. Cole Palmer getting 3 assists and a hat trick, 3 assists and a goal. Jackson getting a goal and an assist. Neto coming on at half time getting an assist. João Felix coming off the bench getting a goal. It was absolutely brilliant. Going forward, we were very, very dangerous. Very, very dangerous going forward. Midfield looked so much better. Caicedo looked so much better. Enzo Fernandez looked better. We kept a hold of the ball. We didn't rush the ball. We weren't giving the ball away, which I thought we did too many times in the first half. We gave the ball away too simple, too easily. We struggled to keep the ball for a little bit, keep a bit of possession. I think we struggled. Second half, so much better. Defensively, so much better. The defenders individually, so much better. In terms, even Fofana, Levi Cole had a few good passes throughout the game. Cucurella, absolute madman. Back in Caicedo, who got absolutely clampered. In the second half, he was forced to come off. But listen, I don't know what to say, man. Very exciting, very, very exciting performance. To see that attack, to think we've scored 6 goals and only Nkunku's then coming off the bench, it screams volumes on how good our attack is, at least on paper. On paper, we all know our attack is amazing, and hopefully we can continue this form. Obviously, we're not expected to score 6 goals every game, but to be honest, listen, João Felix, Nkunku, Palmer, Noni Madueke, Neto, Jackson, and to think we may be adding a Victor Osimhen or a Gyökeres or Gyökeres, however you want to say his name, to think we may be adding one of Osimhen or Gyökeres to this team, it's scary. It's scary for the Premier League, and I think we just got to maybe reassure our defence a little bit even more. Like I said, Fofana, in terms of his defensive ability, and his positioning. Midfield was so much better. We just need a bit of consistency from Caicedo. It is only the second game of the season. We must stress that as well. And listen, this just shows that give the manager a little bit of time, give the players a little bit of time, and they show what they could do. Noni Madueke today was brilliant. Taking on his man, was very direct, taking shots, left foot, right foot. It didn't matter. Cole Palmer, listen, I didn't think at the start, first he was amazing, but he ended up getting a goal, ended up getting an assist. You know, I think we may be noticing that a little bit from Cole Palmer, that he doesn't have to have an outstanding game, but he can walk away with 3 or 4 goal contributions, which is brilliant, of course. Nicholas Jackson, willing to fight for everyone, was actually quite quiet, I think, after the first goal. I think he was a bit quiet after the first goal, didn't be involved too much, but there was a couple nice flicks and one touch plays in the second half, which we know he can do. And yeah, listen, just very exciting performance, very excited to see our next game, and hopefully we can continue, man. And listen, let's hope we bring in Osimhen as well, to finish the team. And Enzo Maresca, hopefully you're building something strong here, because listen, the whole week people were just crying, and we needed this result. Not only for us, not only for the fans, not only for the league, but this whole week it's just been absolute bitching and moaning and crying. The whole week has been bitching, moaning, crying. Chelsea fans have been worried, saying Maresca's not good enough, Enzo this, Caicedo this, Fofana, Colwell, our defence. We're not going to have a good season. The list goes on. And I think, to be honest, to score 6 goals, to win in this fashion, to have so many different goal scorers, everyone's getting a different assist, bringing the likes of Nkunku off the bench, with the possibility of, like I said, a striker coming in. It's exciting time to be a Chelsea fan, whether you guys like it or not. This is a massive win for everyone, man. Noni Madueke has to be the first man on the team sheet in our next Premier League game. The Conference League, I'm not really bothered, but the Premier League game, he's got to be the first man on the team sheet. I thought Neto was okay coming off the left. I can see what he can do off the left. But yeah, that's about it really. Enzo Maresca, I'm waiting to see what he says in the press conference. And listen, players got to step up. It's training, you got to step up. There's no such thing as, I've done well this game so I can chill in training. No, but Enzo Maresca has made it very clear. If you want to play in my games, you must train. You must train well. And if you don't train well, you're not going to play. Another credit you got to give is Robert Sanchez. Of course, someone who basically no one wants to start apart from me. No one else wants to see him in the starting 11. I thought he done well, especially for our second goal, for Palmer's goal. Putting the ball on the floor, kicking it long, taking it quick, not taking too long to release the ball. Was quite commanding today in his box. And yeah, man, listen, no complaints whatsoever. Just hopefully we can continue this. It's all about consistency, especially if we want to get top 4. It's all about consistency, picking up points where you can, not dropping silly points. Because don't forget, Wolves is not a stadium or a place we go to and collect 3 points. It's really not. So yeah, man, big up to every single one of you that's locked in, man. Make sure you guys are liking, subscribing. Still on holiday vibes. I'm trying my best to get some content out for you. This is a match review. We're still on the road to 2K, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget, we're on the road to 2K. So smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, show some love to the channel. And yeah, man, hopefully we continue this in the Premier League. And exciting times, man. Joe Felix off the bench, Neto off the bench. Exciting players, man. Exciting players. Up the Chelsea. I'm out, man. Love.